Hello everyone and welcome to the channel's third Patreon chosen game, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I love this game. I've only played it through all the way, I think a single time, but I remember really loving it. I think it's fantastic. So I'm really eager to get started. The nominees this round were this game and Baldur's Gate, and this game won in a 4-1 vote, so we're going to play this all the way through to the end. This will be a little simpler. We don't have any achievements to worry about. So, first I'll take you through my options. I'm just playing the basic version that's available on Steam. I haven't modified it at all. So, on gameplay, I'm going to play with difficult combat. Never ever turn on auto level up. It's a terrible, terrible choice. I do like autosaves. I do like combat movement. I'll use the default mouse and keyboard settings, although I should look at what quick save is. Pause game is space. Quick save is F4, quick load is F5. That I don't like. We're going to do F5 and F9, like civilized people. Okay. Those are the ones I was worried about. I think I can figure out everything else. Feedback. So I do like having unequipable items hidden. I do want tutorial pop-ups. I do want subtitles. I do want the mini-map. I like floating numbers. I like the status summary. I want my quick menu buttons to show, so I'm not turning that on. I like the default font, so I'm leaving that off, and I like tooltips, so that's on as well. Auto pause, I like all the options. I like as much control over combat as possible. So the game will auto pause at the end of every combat round, when an enemy is sighted, when a mine is sighted, when a party member drops, when the action menu is used, and when a new target is selected. On graphics, I'm at the default brightness. I'm playing at the maximum available in this sort of native version, which is 1280 by 1024 at 75 Hertz. I've got shadows and grass on. High texture quality, 8 sample anti-aliasing, 8x anisotropy, frame buffer effects, soft shadows, and VSync. I mean, the game came out in 2003. I ought to be able to run it at max graphics. And on sound, I've got the default volume, and I'm not changing anything, and I'm not using EAX. So I think that should be everything. I am going to roll with my usual build for this game. I've done a little research and confirmed that this is a very strong one. This is what I used back in the day. We're going to do a 416 Scout Consular on the light side. You either know what that means or you don't. If you don't spoil yourself. It'll become clear as the playthrough goes on. If you do, you understand. I want the implant feats from the Scout, and I like slinging force powers, which is why I like Consular. So, and we'll be going light side. I think the buffs are generally more useful in combat than the direct damage powers that exist on the dark side. Light side has also confirmed the canonical storyline, for whatever that's worth, by the gurus at Disney. So let's go ahead and just jump in on a new game. And remember, we are playing on difficult combat, so this is going to be, I don't know how hard it's going to be. This is closer to core 3rd edition Dungeons & Dragons than a game like Mass Effect. So I think that hard mode on this game is going to be harder than that was. I don't think this is going to be Demon Souls hard or anything, but I suppose we'll find out together. Let's jump right in. Alright, character generation. Choose your class. Okay, so we can be male or female. So and the 3 class, that's pretty immaterial except for who we can romance. Either Karth or Bastila. The soldier is a battle-ready fighter with no equal in combat. Soldiers are best with weapons. They have the most health. They get the most feats. They have no skills. The scout, an explorer most at home on the fringes of space. Now, these are pretty useless bits of flavor text, but I'm going to choose the Scout because he gets certain important feats for free, namely the implant feats, And the Scout also gets to use, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but computer use and repair as class skills instead of cross-class skills. And the Scoundrel is the skiller class. They get by far the most skill points. They also have, they're the only class that has Persuade as a class skill, which is very important for your main character. And they have access to Sneak Attack. But in the end, you should use your party members for skill coverage. The only skill that matters on your main character is Persuade. And so if you put all your points into it, even a soldier can have it maxed. But I like the Scout because they get the implant feats. So I'm going to choose a male Scout. But so let's read the flavor text right quick. The soldier is a battle-ready fighter with no equal in combat. The scout is an explorer most at home on the fringes of space. And the scoundrel is a skillful rogue that gets by on stealth and guile. So, let's choose our scout and go. Okay. Character generation. Scout. Quick help text. If you select this option, your character will use an optimized template. You will only have to choose your character's appearance and decide on a name. That's a fucking lie. It's very far from optimized. Custom character. Select this option to customize every aspect of your character. You will choose attribute, skill, and feat allocation, as well as appearance and name. Obviously, we're going to do a custom character. So we start with a portrait. So choose what we look like. I like this one. Something about that little soul patch speaks to me. Okay, attributes. The attributes of your character apply bonuses or penalties to everything from combats to skill checks to force powers. Check each attribute to see what aspects of gameplay it can affect. So strength, one interesting thing about this is that well, let's just read about it. Strength measures physical power. A high strength adds modifiers to melee weapon damage and chance to hit, which is important for characters that use close combat weapons, vibroblades, lightsabers. But that's not quite true. If your dexterity is higher than your strength, then your lightsabers use your dexterity modifier for your attack rating, not your strength. So we actually leave strength at 8 and boost dexterity, because we can get through the Taurus scout phase of the game just using blasters, and after we get a lightsaber, our dexterity modifier applies to the lightsaber, so we can fight with that. So let's look at dexterity. So we'll leave strength at 8, which is a -1 modifier. Dexterity measures agility and reflexes. A high dexterity adds modifiers to ranged attack rolls, blasters, and grenades, and increases a character's defense rating, making them harder to hit. We're going to take dexterity all the way up to 16, which gives it a +3 modifier. Constitution. Constitution represents health and resiliency. A high constitution adds modifiers to the vitality points gained at each level up. This is important for everyone, but essential for soldiers and Jedi Guardians. So we're going to take Constitution to 12, which gives it a +1 modifier. Intelligence represents knowledge and reasoning. A high intelligence adds modifiers to the number of points a character has to spend on essential skills. Like I said, for our main character, only skill that matters is Persuade. And we've got as long as we take Persuade every level we can, we're going to be fine. So leave Intelligence at 8 with the -1 modifier. Wisdom. Wisdom represents willpower and perception. A high Wisdom adds modifiers to Jedi Force points and Force power saving throws. The Force powers of a Jedi with high Wisdom are also much harder to resist. So we're going to take Wisdom to 16, and as we gain levels throughout the game, all of our extra ability points are also going to go into Wisdom. We will be strong in the Force. And Charisma. Charisma represents personality and the ability to lead. A high Charisma adds modifiers to Force-related feats and powers that are very important to all the Jedi classes. It is also central to any persuasive talker. So the rest of our points are going to go into Charisma, raising it to 14 and giving it a +2 modifier. Skills. Each of your character's skills has a number associated with it. This is the skill rank and determines how good the character is with that skill. When using a skill to perform an action, the rank is compared against a difficulty check DC number. For example, to open a lock with a DC of 15, take your skill rank in Security plus Wisdom modifier plus D20 roll. If the total is 15 or greater, the lock is opened. Okay, so we have 8 skill points. Computer Use, class skill. Related attribute Intelligence. Computer use allows a character to slice computer programs using disposable logic rams called computer spikes. A character might disable gun turrets or flood a patrol area, with more complicated tasks requiring more spikes. A high rank in this skill reduces the number of spikes required by 1 to a minimum of 1 for every 4 points total, including attribute score modifiers. Demolitions, class skill. Related attribute Intelligence. Demolitions can be used to set, recover, or disarm mines. Such devices are either of low, DC 15 to set, medium, DC 20 to set, or high difficulty, DC 25 to set. Attempting to disarm the mine adds +5 to the DC. Attempting to recover the mine adds +10 to the DC. This skill cannot be used untrained. No need. We've got other characters that can do these things. Stealth. Related attribute Dexterity, cross-class skill. So, class skill only takes 1 point to raise, a cross-class skill takes 2. Related attribute Dexterity. Stealth governs the use of camouflage devices to enter stealth mode. If a character equips such a device and activates stealth mode, opponents must make an awareness check versus the character's stealth skill or be unable to detect them, even if the character is in a direct line of sight. A character in stealth mode can set, disable, and recover mines, use computers and repair droids, and open doors or containers. Party members will not automatically enter combat while in this mode. Combat cancels stealth mode. Stealth mode will not work without a camouflage unit. Units of higher quality grant a bonus to the skill. Awareness. Class skill. Related attribute Wisdom. Awareness governs the ability of a character to spot objects or enemies hidden by stealth. If a successful check of this skill is made against the stealth skill of an enemy or the DC of a mine, the enemy or object is noticed and becomes visible. Awareness is always active. I'll skip Persuade for now. Repair, class skill, related attribute Intelligence. Repair allows a character to fix disabled mechanical devices like droids using disposable packages of parts. The number of part kits required increases with the difficulty of the repair. The skill reduces the number of parts required by 1 to a minimum of 1 for every 4 points total, including attribute score modifiers. This skill also modifies the amount of vitality points recovered when party member droids use repair kits, advanced repair kits, and construction kits on themselves to repair combat damage. Security, cross-class skill, related attribute Wisdom. Security is used to access electronic locking devices. Once a character invests points in this skill, it becomes one of the default options on targeted doors and containers. Security spikes can grant a bonus to the skill, and any in inventory will also appear as a default option on targeted doors and containers. Characters with no points invested cannot attempt to use this skill. Treat Injury. Class skill, related attribute Wisdom. Treat Injury improves the amount of damage healed when a med pack is used, adding the modified rank to the number of vitality points healed. Advanced med packs and life support packs apply multipliers to the user's skill, increasing the amount healed again. And finally, Persuade. I'm literally putting all of my skill points into Persuade. That is the plan. 2-point cost because it's a cross-class skill. Related attribute, Charisma. Only the main player character can select this skill during level up. Persuade options appear in dialogue when interesting or sensitive information is available that a character might otherwise be reluctant to reveal. When selected, rank in this skill is compared with how extreme the request is, difficulty class low, medium, or high relative to player level. A guard might easily agree to increase a bounty, but convincing him to leave his post would be much harder. Okay, so I'm going to hold on to... we need to hold on to our spare skill points. The reason being, once we... Big spoiler alert. Whatever. The game came out in 2003. After the first area of the game, there's a class change and your main character becomes a Jedi. And there are certain Jedi skills that... and the main thing is our Jedi class has Persuade as a class skill, and we can raise it higher, so we need to hoard all of the skill points we can't go ahead and put into Persuade until after the class change, so I'm just going to hit OK. You have not spent all of your skill points. These will be saved, and you may spend them the next time you gain a level. Do you wish to continue? I do. Okay. Feats. Some feats allow you to use special items like heavy armor or implants. Other feats modify saving throws and skill checks during the game. And some feats, power attack, are used during combat. Check the description for details on a specific feat. Okay. You have been granted the following feats this level. Armor Proficiency Light, Armor Proficiency Medium, Flurry, Implant Level 1, Rapid Shot, Weapon Proficiency Blaster Pistol, Weapon Proficiency Blaster Rifle, Weapon Proficiency Melee Weapons. Okay. 2 Weapon Fighting, Prerequisites None. This feat reduces the attack penalty of a character wielding a double-bladed weapon or 2 weapons, one in each hand. The normal penalties of -6 main hand, -10 offhand are reduced by 0 and 4 to a total of -6, -6. Use of a balanced weapon in the offhand can further reduce the attack penalty by 2-0 to a total of -4, -6. Improved 2-weapon fighting. Prerequisites level 4. This feat further reduces the attack penalty of a character wielding a double-bladed weapon or 2 weapons, one in each hand. This feat reduces the attack penalty by an additional 2 out of 2 to a total of -4 main hand, -4 offhand. Use of a balanced weapon in the offhand can further reduce the attack penalty by 2-0 to a total of -2, -4. And Master 2-weapon fighting. Prerequisites level 8. This feat again reduces the attack penalty for characters using double-bladed weapons or 2 weapons, one in each hand, by 2-2 for a total of -2 main hand, -2 offhand. Use of a balanced weapon in the offhand can further reduce the attack penalty by 2-0 to a final total of 0, -2, negating it almost entirely. I don't plan on fighting with 2 weapons. We're never taking these feats. But they're there for you. So we were given Armor Proficiency Light, Prerequisites None. This feat allows a character to wear light armor. Characters without this feat cannot wear light armor. Light or heavier armor. Soldiers receive this feat for free. Wookiees and droids cannot wear armor suits. Armor Proficiency Medium, Prerequisites None. This feat allows a character to wear medium armor. Characters without this feat cannot wear medium or heavier armor. Soldiers receive this feat for free. Wookiees and droids cannot wear armor suits. Armor Proficiency Heavy. This feat allows a character to wear heavy armor. Characters without this feat cannot wear heavy armor. Soldiers get this feat for free. Wookiees and droids cannot wear armor suits. We can wear light or medium armor until we get our Jedi class, at which point we're always going to wear Jedi robes, so there's no reason to take heavy armor proficiency. Caution. Prerequisites None. This feat gives a +1 skill point bonus to both demolitions and stealth. Boo, hiss. Never take skill feats. Never, ever, 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 ever. They are dumb. They are a waste of a precious feat point. Never, ever do it, ever. Was that clear? Improved Caution. Prerequisites level 4. This feat gives a +2 skill point bonus to both demolitions and stealth. This replaces the +1 bonus given by Caution. Master Caution. Prerequisites level 8. This feat gives a +3 skill point bonus to both demolitions and stealth. This replaces the +2 bonus given by Improved Caution. Yawn. Never, never. Critical Strike. Prerequisites None. This feat doubles the critical threat range of melee attacks, e.g. if a weapon needs a roll of 20, a critical hit will result on 19 or 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6 seconds unless they make a fortitude save at a DC of the attacking character's level plus attacking character's strength modifier. This feat lowers defense by -5 when used. Critical strike works with melee weapons only. Not great. Improved critical strike, prerequisites level 4. This feat triples the critical threat range of melee attacks, e.g. if a weapon needs a roll of 20, a critical hit will result on 18 to 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6 seconds unless they make a fortitude save at a DC of the attacking character's level plus attacking character's strength modifier. This feat lowers defense by -5 when used. Improved critical strike works with melee weapons only. Nah. Master critical strike, prerequisites level 8. This feat quadruples the critical threat range of melee attacks, e.g. if a weapon needs a roll of 20, a critical hit will result on 17 to 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6 seconds unless they make a fortitude save at a DC of the attacking character's level plus attacking character's strength modifier. This feat lowers defense by -5 when used. Master critical strike works with melee weapons only. Empathy, prerequisites, none. This feat gives a +1 skill point bonus to Persuade, Awareness, and Treat Injury. Skill feats, no! Improved Empathy, prerequisites level 4. This feat gives a +2 skill point bonus to Persuade, Awareness, and Treat Injury. This feat replaces the +1 bonus given by Empathy. Master Empathy, prerequisites level 8. This feat gives a +3 skill point bonus to Persuade, Awareness, and Treat Injury. This feat replaces the +2 bonus given by Improved Empathy. Flurry, now we're talking. This is one we'll use. Prerequisites none. This feat allows a character to make an extra melee attack during the round. Characters suffer -4 to defense while using this feat and for 3 seconds afterwards, i.e. an enemy's attack. They also suffer a -4 penalty to all attacks that round. Improved Flurry, prerequisites level 4. This feat allows a character to make an extra melee attack during the round. Characters suffer -2 to defense while using this feat and for 3 seconds afterwards, i.e. an enemy's attack. They also suffer a -2 penalty to all attacks that round. Master Flurry, prerequisites level 8. This feat allows a character to make an extra melee attack during the round. Characters suffer -1 to defense while using this feat and for 3 seconds afterwards, i.e. an enemy's attack. They also suffer a -1 penalty to all attacks that round. Flurry's great. We won't be using it for a while because as long as we're still a scout, we're going to be focused on our blasters. But we get Flurry for free, and we're going to end up using it. Nice. Gearhead, prerequisites none. This feat gives a +1 skill point bonus to Repair, Security, and Computer Use. Skill feat, boo hiss, no, never. Improved Gearhead, prerequisites level 4. This feat gives a +2 skill point bonus to Repair, Security, and Computer Use. This replaces the +1 bonus given by Gearhead. Master Gearhead, prerequisites level 8. This feat gives a +3 skill point bonus to Repair, Security, and Computer Use. This replaces the +2 bonus given by Improved Gearhead. Conditioning, prerequisites none. This feat provides a +1 bonus to all saving throws, reflecting the character's excellent physical conditioning. That's actually pretty good. I'm not going to get it right now. That's pretty good. Improved Conditioning, prerequisites level 4. This feat provides a +2 bonus to all saving throws, reflecting the character's extraordinary physical conditioning. Master Conditioning, prerequisites level 8. This feat provides a +3 bonus to all saving throws, reflecting the character's near-perfect physical conditioning. Implant level 1. This is good. Prerequisites none. This feat allows use of level 1 cybernetic implants. They can be purchased throughout the galaxy and have a variety of effects, modifying attack rolls, attribute scores, etc. Only one implant may be used at a time. Scouts get this feat for free at first level. Implants are awesome. That's why I chose a scout. The free implant feat. Implant level 2. Prerequisites level 4. This feat allows use of level 2 cybernetic implants. They can be purchased throughout the galaxy and have a variety of effects, modifying attack rolls, attribute scores, etc. Level 2 implants are more powerful than level 1 implants. Only one implant may be used at a time. Scouts get this feat for free at 4th level. Yes, they do. That's why we get to level 4. And then finally, Implant level 3, prerequisites level 8. This feat allows use of level 3 cybernetic implants. They can be purchased throughout the galaxy and have a variety of effects, modifying attack rolls, attribute scores, etc. Level 3 implants are significantly more powerful than level 1 or 2 implants. Only one implant may be used at a time. Scouts get this feat for free at 8th level. We will spend a feat point on this. We're not going to wait. We're not going to take 8 scout levels and only get 12 levels in our Jedi class. That would be absurd. But we will get the first 2 for free, which is awesome. Power attack. Prerequisites, none. Power attack adds +5 damage to the next attack, but also a -3 to hit. Used to quickly dispatch groups of easy-to-hit opponents. Only applies to melee weapons. Improved power attack. Prerequisites level 4. A character using improved power attack receives +8 to damage on the next melee attack, but the attack is made with a penalty of -3 to hit. Used to quickly dispatch groups of easy-to-hit opponents. Master power attack. Prerequisites level 8. When activated, Master Power Attack adds +10 to damage on the next melee attack, but imparts a -3 penalty to hit, used to quickly dispatch groups of easy-to-hit opponents. Flurry's way more useful. Power Blast. I'm happy that we get Rapid Shot for free, which we'll look at in a minute. I'm not going to take any Blaster feats, because I'm only going to be using the Blaster throughout Taris until we switch to our Jedi class. But Power Blast, for what it's worth. Prerequisites, none. Power Blast adds +5 damage to the next attack, but also a -3 to hit. Used to quickly dispatch groups of easy-to-hit opponents, only applies to ranged weapons. Improved Power Blast. Prerequisites level 4. A character using Improved Power Blast receives +8 to damage on the next blaster or missile attack, but the attack is made at a penalty of -3 to hit. Used to quickly dispatch groups of easy-to-hit opponents. And Master Power Blast. Prerequisites level 8. When activated, Master Power Blast adds +10 to damage to the next blaster or missile attack, but imparts a -3 penalty to hit. Used to quickly dispatch groups of easy-to-hit opponents. And Rapid Shot, we got for free as a scout. Prerequisites, none. This feat allows a character to make an extra ranged weapon attack during the round. Characters suffer -4 to defense while using this feat, and for 3 seconds afterwards, i.e. an enemy's attack. They also suffer a -4 penalty to all attacks that round. Improved Rapid Shot. Prerequisites level 4. This feat allows a character to make an extra ranged weapon attack during the round. Characters suffer -2 to defense while using this feat, and for 3 seconds afterwards, i.e. an enemy's attack. They also suffer a -2 penalty to all attacks that round. Master Rapid Shot. Prerequisites level 8. This feat allows a character to make an extra ranged weapon attack during the round. Characters suffer -1 to defense while using this feat, and for 3 seconds afterwards, i.e. an enemy's attack. They also suffer a -1 penalty to all attacks that round. Sniper Shot. Prerequisites, none. This feat doubles the critical threat range of ranged attacks, e.g. if a weapon needs a roll of 20, a critical hit will result on 19 or 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6 seconds unless they make a Fortitude save at a DC of the attacking character's level plus attacking character's intelligence modifier. This feat lowers defense by -5 when used. Sniper Shot works with ranged weapons only. Improved Sniper Shot. Prerequisites level 4. This feat triples the critical threat range of ranged attacks, e.g. if a weapon needs a roll of 20, a critical hit will result on 18 through 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6 seconds unless they make a Fortitude save at a DC of the attacking character's level plus attacking character's intelligence modifier. This feat lowers defense by -5 when used. Improved Sniper Shot works with ranged weapons only. And Master Sniper Shot. Prerequisites level 8. This feat quadruples the critical threat range of ranged attacks, e.g. if a weapon needs a roll of 20, a critical hit will result on 17 through 20. If the attack hits, the target is also stunned for 6 seconds unless they make a Fortitude save at a DC of the attacking character's level plus attacking character's intelligence modifier. This feat lowers defense by -5 when used. Master Sniper Shot works with ranged weapons only. Weapon Proficiency, Blaster Pistol. Prerequisites, none. This feat gives a character basic training in the use of standard blaster pistol weapon types. Weapon Focus Blaster Pistol. Prerequisites, none. Adds a +1 attack bonus with blaster pistols. Weapon Proficiency Blaster Rifle. Prerequisites, none. This feat gives a character basic training in the use of blaster rifle weapon types. Weapon Focus Blaster Rifle. Prerequisites, none. Adds a +1 attack bonus with blaster rifles. Weapon Proficiency Heavy Weapons. Prerequisites none. This feat gives a character basic training in the use of heavy weapons, such as repeating blasters. So we got proficiency in blaster pistols and rifles for free. And weapon focus heavy weapons. Prerequisites none. Adds a +1 attack bonus with heavy weapons. Weapon proficiency melee weapons. Prerequisites none. This feat gives a character basic training in the use of hand-to-hand melee weapon types, such as vibroblades and other powered or unpowered items. We got that for free. Weapon focus melee weapons. Prerequisites none. Adds a +1 attack bonus with melee weapons. We're not going to burn any feat points on these. Oh no. Lightsabers. Alright, and the last two, we have Toughness. Prerequisites none. This feat gives the character 1 extra vitality point every time they level up. This bonus is retroactive for levels previously gained. Improved Toughness, prerequisites level 4. The character is very resilient. This feat subtracts 2 points from any damage suffered. The character retains the +1 vitality point per level granted by Toughness. And Master Toughness, prerequisites level 8. The character is further fortified against damage. The character gains an additional +1 vitality point at each level up, retroactive for levels previously gained. This is in addition to the +1 vitality point per level granted by Toughness, and the 2-point physical damage resistance granted by Improved Toughness. So, Toughness is the one I'm going to take at creation. The other one that's currently available that I actually want is Dueling, but I don't need it yet. Dueling is a melee weapon feat, and we're not going to use melee weapons until the class change. So Dueling, prerequisites none. Characters that focus on using single one-handed weapons in battle gain +1 to attack and +1 to defense due to the efficiency of this form of combat. This applies to both ranged and melee weapons. Oh, maybe I should go ahead and take Dueling instead. I probably will, actually. Prerequisite, Improved Dueling, prerequisites level 4. Continued focus on the use of single one-handed weapons grants a character +2 to attack and +2 to defense. This applies to both ranged and melee weapons. And Master Dueling, prerequisites level 8. Characters that have mastered the use of single one-handed weapons gain +3 to attack and +3 to defense. This applies to both ranged and melee weapons. I thought it was only melee for some reason, but since it is ranged, I am going to go ahead and take Dueling with my 1 character creation feat point, so let's go. Name. Doug Tetra. Yeah, why not? I like the random name, it's good. Alright, and we are ready to play. Hot damn, kids. Let's do it. I have no idea why it cut out the intro. I'll try to capture it and splice it in. I clicked play, and the recording just stopped while the intro played. Sorry about that.
We've been ambushed by a Sith battle fleet. The Endar Spire is under attack. Hurry up, we don't have much time.
Who are you? Left-click this answer to select highlighted response. The Endar Spire. Left-click this answer to select highlighted response. Let's ask, who are you?
I'm Trask Olgo, ensign with the Republic fleet. I'm your bunkmate here on the Endar Spire. We work opposite shifts. I guess that's why you haven't seen me before. Now hurry up! We have to find Bastila. We have to make sure she makes it off the ship alive.
Who's Bastila? Left-click this answer to select highlighted response. Forget it, I'm looking after my own skin. Left-click this answer to select highlighted response. Who's Bastila?
Bastila is the commanding officer on the Endar Spire. Well, not an officer, really, but she's the one in charge of this mission. One of our primary duties is to guarantee her survival in the event of an enemy attack. You swore an oath just like everyone else on this mission. Now it's time to make good on that oath. I heard what everyone's saying about you. You've explored the farthest reaches of the galaxy. You visited planets I've never even heard of. People with your skills and abilities are hard to find. It's no wonder the Republic recruited you for this mission. But now's the time to prove yourself. I know you're a scout and not a soldier. But Bastila needs all troops at her side during this attack.
Oath or no oath, I'm heading to the escape pods. Okay, let's go help Bastila.
So hurry up and grab your gear. You need to suit up so we can get out of here.
Okay, where can I get my equipment?
You can move the mouse to the edges of the screen to rotate the camera. Alternately, moving the mouse while holding down the right mouse button will rotate the camera as well.
Oh, goody.
To move towards the footlocker, hold down the right mouse button and face the camera towards it. Then hold down the left mouse button as well to cause the character to run forward. You can left-click on an object to select it. Once the footlocker is selected, left-click on it again to perform the default action and open it.
Okay, can you repeat that?
You can move the mouse. To move towards, you can left.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. Alright, I'll do more getting used to the controls later. I'm gonna call it an episode here. Well, let's see about this. The icons at the top right of the screen give you access to your character record sheet, inventory, map, journal, and other menus. You can use the mouse to select different menus from the tabs at the top of the screen. Use the exit button to exit the menus and return to normal gameplay. Let's start by saving in a nice new slot. Enter name for save game. Okay, start with our inventory. 9 hit points, 13 defense. You have no items that can be equipped in that slot, so no implant. I have absolutely nothing in my inventory. So implant, head, hands, right arm, body, left weapon, belt, right weapon, all empty. Damage is 1-1, to hit is -1. Pretty straightforward. Party inventory, all items. The party inventory screen shows a list of all the items not currently equipped by other party members or the companions back at your base. This inventory is shared by all party members. Doug Tetris, this is our character screen, or character record, so shows our light and dark. We're perfectly neutral right now. Class, Scout, level 1, Vitality 9 of 9, Defense 13, Strength. So here's the ability scores, as specified earlier. Here are saving throws, Fortitude 3, Reflex 5, Will 5, Experience 0, Needed 1,000. Scripts. The default behavior of each party member can be adjusted using the Scripts screen. Default attack. The character will use their currently equipped weapon in combat. Characters with force powers will use them appropriately. Characters will not use special items such as shields or med packs. Droids will not use droid utility items. Grenadier. Grenadier. The character will use grenades in combat when appropriate. They will try to avoid catching other party members in the blast, and they won't waste a grenade if there is only one target. Otherwise, the character behaves in the same manner as the default attack setting. Jedi Droid Support. Jedi characters will use force powers until they run out of force points, then they will behave in the same manner as the default attack setting. Droid characters will use equipped droid utility items. Default attack is fine. Skills. This page lists your character's skills. Each skill has a number associated with it. This is the skill rank and determines how good the character is with that skill. When using a skill to perform an action, the rank is compared against a difficulty check DC number. For example, to open a lock with a DC of 15, take your skill rank in Security plus Wisdom modifier plus D20 roll. If the total is 15 or greater, the lock is opened. Okay. So, it's the same skills we were able to look at earlier with, nothing else. And feats. This page lists your feats. Some feats allow you to use special items like heavy armor or implants, other feats modify saving throws and skill checks during the game, and some feats, power attack, are used during combat. Check the description for details on a specific feat. This one just lists the ones we have. The messages screen shows game-related data such as experience points gained, attack and damage rolls, and dark side, light side shifts. Okay. The end of the Mandalorian War came 4 years ago and should have brought an age of peace. It didn't. Here we go. Dialogue. Alright. Active quests by order received. Completed quests. Quest items. Okay, that's our journal. The map screen shows the explored area of the level and your party's location. It also contains map notes designating important areas. Some levels, such as city areas, are fully mapped before you explore them. Endar Spire Command Module. Map note. Quarters. Okay. We don't have much map, but there we are. Okay. Let me overwrite the save. Let me overwrite my quick save as well. And now, I want to go back to the main menu. I want to try and record the intro movie. I'm not sure why it didn't work. Movies. Well, who knows if I'll ever manage to capture it, but Maybe I just have to leave out the intro movie. I'm sure you can YouTube it somewhere else. If you don't see it in the episode, know that the jump cuts were because my recording automatically cut off every time I tried to play the intro movie. And if you don't see it, well, it's probably better for my copyright angle anyway. But that character creation is going to be my first episode of my third Patreon chosen game. So this has been Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I hope you'll give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to discuss this or any of my other content, the best place is my Discord server. That link is in the YouTube video description. And if you want to support me or the channel, the best way, apart from liking and subscribing, is by becoming a Patreon supporter. That link is also in the video description. Patreon supporters get to nominate and vote for the games they would like to see played on the channel. We just wrapped up Mass Effect. Before that, we played Parasite Eve, and Knights of the Old Republic right here is the third such game. Once a game is chosen, I play it all the way through to the end, and then I have my Patreons choose another one. It's pretty straightforward. If you want to get involved, that link is there. You have that option. Regardless, I really am grateful to you for watching. I appreciate your time and attention. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.